My name is Gladys Wathanga. I am the country director for Tear Fund Kenya. Tear Fund is a Christian international organization that does development with a passion to address poverty, a passion to release people from poverty. To do this, we have chosen to focus, to work with the church. Why the church? Because we believe the church is the body of Christ in community, and they are called and commissioned to see people flourish, to work what we call integral mission. An integral mission or holistic ministry is about meeting the needs of people holistically, whether they are spiritual needs, physical needs, emotional needs, and we believe that's what the church is called to do, following the example of Jesus Christ. Us as Tear Fund use different tools to encourage and equip the church to engage with this integral mission. And one of them is what we call CCMP, Church and Community Mobilization Process, CCMP. And this is a tool that uses the Bible. Through Bible studies, we encourage the local church and individuals to look at what ministry is about. What is God calling us to do? What is our ministry? What is our mission?
We founded Msingi Trust to make the connections between faith, justice, activism, and advocacy. And the goal of Msingi, the grand vision, is that we have a Kenyan church pursuing justice for all. As we are doing this work, as I'm doing this work, I've been in search for tools that can be used to engage both the church and the community. I had tried 2 other processes before that had been okay, but had not given me the success that I was looking for. And so when I learned about CCMP, I knew that that was what we were going to do. And so we tried that for a bit. Then COVID happened, and then we had to stop, and then we restarted it with support from the Tear Fund Kenya office.
Same tool is used to equip the church on how do you then do it. How do you work with the people that you're wanting to see flourish? How do you work with the communities where you exist, so that together you think about the challenges that you're having, both church and community together, because the church is part of the community. And then how can we address these challenges? Firstly, using what God has given us, what resources has God given us to address the challenges that we face. And together, the church and the community work together using this tool to identify what are the needs, what are the challenges we face. Some will be challenges about food, yes, lack of food. Some will be challenges about inequality. Whatever the church with the community identifies as a need, we then agree to address it, and address it first by asking what has God given us to address this need. And together, the church and the community then work towards addressing those challenges.
We have had boundaries of church and community for a long time, but now we are realizing church and community can work together. They can listen to one another. They can work together. They can value one another. There has been the mistrust, but when CCMP comes, it brings down, it slashes the mistrust between the church and the community.
Mimi nilijua about CCMP kwa best yangu, na imenijenga a lot cause imenifungua akili, imeni awaken cause hizo siku zingine nilikuanga na hope but sikuanga na faith. So saa hii kwa vitu zangu zenye nafanya, I have a step of faith kila siku, as in saa hii nimelearn I cannot postpone things. Kitu nimeweka nitafanya kesho ni kesho. Liwe liwalo tu. Alafu kitu kingine kitu imenibamba na CPMC ni as in imenijenga, imenifunza ku build relationships.
CCMP has really helped me and equipped me so much that today we can speak of resource within the Mutuini area, in an area called Saigon. Now we started a group of that we called Lipa Ndogo Ndogo. Na Lipa Ndogo Ndogo imekuwa mzuri sana to those women. So we decided, as you drink, you save kidogo, and they have really saved. We've seen them grow. We've seen them wengine wamekuwa rehabilitated ile ya kabisa, and they have started business. So we have already equipped around 5 now. Kuna yule ameanza kazi ya makaa, kuna yule ameanza kazi ya mboga, kuna yule ameanza kazi ya kushona nguo, and they are doing well.
CCMP is a tool that when you get to understand it, when you get to have it in your heart, it helps you to awaken, to work with the group of people in the community as well as in the church.
It takes for someone who understands young people to relate to the young people. So that an association between the young people and CCMP is a great impact.
I'm very grateful for CCMP so far, for the trainings I have undergone. They have really impacted my life personally, and young people that I'm working with are in the community.
CCMP has been helpful. One, because of it has helped us in networking, like social interaction, and also learning more about envisioning what you're supposed to do, resource mobilization, and all that entails resource mobilization.
Nilipenda hii CCMP sana juu ilini encourage, juu bado nilipata hiyo confidence ya kuongea mbele ya watu. Yani bado wanajua Allah sana, you know, I'm a Muslim, but tunajua tu God is one. We cannot change that. Atakani God, Allah, Nesai, jina tu ni moja lakini ni moja tu. So niliona wanaongea hizi vitu, wana impact, wanakuambia kitu right, unaona. That's why nikapenda sana. So hata kumiss kwangu hata ilikuwa inaniumanga tu sana juu huku you are free.
With the CCMP, I've attended a number of classes, but it has really helped me. Working with these parents, usually it's not easy because of the suffering they go through. Some of them have lost their spouse, their families have rejected them, others are told they are cursed. So they feel that they are really suffering. So why should they think of a God who don't care when they're suffering, who is making them suffer? Because he has power to make them not suffer, but he's allowing it happen to them. Others have lost jobs. Feeding is also a problem. So they feel they don't need that God. So CCMP has really helped them, bring them back to this God again, story by story. And I have a success story of one of them who went back to church at Togoto, and I'm so grateful about it.
CCMP kuna vile inaleta mabadiliko mengi sana. Sasa imenisaidia hata kujaribu kuform like groups ya wamama, and then tunaanza kitu kandogo, tunajaribu kusaidiana na tunaenda hatua kwa nyingine.
In CCMP, we are being taught to bridge the gap that exists between community and the church.
The vision that I have of a Kenyan church pursuing justice for all is possible if we use CCMP as a tool.
And we've used it in many communities and really encouraged about the results of a people that rediscover themselves and say, yes, God has given us a lot of resources. And if we use them well, we can at least start and the journey of addressing our needs.